So what we see is, you guys touched upon, is the departure from the idea of the US exceptionalism. So you see this in the currency, you see this in equity markets and in credit markets. Since the beginning of the month of April, you have seen US credit spreads materially underperform European credit spreads for a good reason, and you have seen US treasuries as well materially underperform European bonds, essentially, German government bonds. And we think this is a return to fundamentals, because both US credit and the US rates have been trading rich to their intrinsic value. For example, someone mentioned the 7% budget deficit in a non-recessionary environment. If this was any other normal country, you would have been penalized much heavily in rates. And we think that the recent repricing wider of credit spreads and government bonds in the US is exactly that. Is moving away from the idea that the US for the time being is this exceptional market and more investing on fundamentals. So to answer your question, we have seen US credit spreads underperform. We don't necessarily expect that to reverse all the way. There will be periods of overshoot and undershoot, and we'll have a lot of volatility coming through the rest of the year. But returning back to the situation which was in February of this year, extremely expensive credit spreads, all-time tights in investment grade indices in the US, we don't see that happening under the current administration regime or economic or political narrative.
That's perfect.